Hello. Wow, and good thing I tested my voice. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm late. Yeah. Sorry I'm so late. Someone left another person's stream late, and, yeah. Couldn't get my farm built fast enough. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We got some big equipment on this map. It's crazy. Anyways, welcome in, Big A. How's your stream going? You should have seen how fast I was building this map. It was crazy. Nuts. Couldn't do it fast enough. Good. Getting any other people in? As you're trying to talk at the same time. We are on the Tranquil Waters map by Stevie. Oh, you see what I did there? I built this so fast that I didn't even... It went through the fence and into my field. Ew, no. Well, we're going to have to fix that before we put anything in it. Yeah, I'll just go around it. It's not like the end of the world. It went over the fence, which was kind of cool. See how it did it? So, this map, like I said, is... oh, you put a road in. Good, good, good. I might have to do this one off camera. Well, this is the Tranquil Waters map by Stevie, and I saw this. This map is absolutely epic. Factories galore. You can sell everything on the map. The map is like, it's only a standard 2x map, but the fields are pretty decent size. Sorry, as I clear my throat in your ear hole. Yeah, this is great. I found this map the other day, and I was stumbling around, and I said, I'm going to do a series on this map. So I'm going to start mowing so that I can get some stuff done. We're going to play 6x speed, 1 day months. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we've got some big equipment. Once I get a few more people in here, then we'll start explaining. The gold rush may be a while, only because this is my personal granddaughter's personal challenge, my granddaughter's personal challenge, and I want to get this done first. But I can go to it soon. Not sure. I don't go to specific maps for specific reasons, and plus I've already been on it, but there's going to come a time when I'll go back to it. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Whoops. I don't want that. I want to lower it. I got to get it down to... let's turn on... Oh, yeah. I think it's... There we go. Yeah. I was going to do it on the hills map, but I decided to do it here. So, we're going to get him up in here. Because I know he's going to start cutting right away. So, this is not, and I repeat, not a realistic series at all. This is game speeds, and we are going to do it because we're going 6x speed. We only have 1 game month, so we're going to be rocking and rolling. And when I get a few more people in here, I'm going to explain this challenge is extreme. Extreme. If you've got a lower end PC, the only thing that you can do to fix it, to play some of the... I don't think you're going to be able to play Yukon Valley. I know that you really, really wanted that map, but I don't think you're going to be able to play it because it's a 16x map, and it's a graphics hound. You got to be careful on it. But I can teach you how to download mods. I can teach you how to edit mods. I can teach you all that stuff. But the only thing you're going to be able to do to fix it so that you can play the bigger maps and the maps that you want to play is lower your graphics down. So you're only going to be able to play probably, if you've got a basic PC, probably on low, really low graphics. That's the only thing you can play on. When you start getting into the level PC that I have, I can play on ultra graphics, and I record on ultra graphics. I record in 4K, so I only upload it in 1080p. So this is the Big A500. This is definitely, like I said, not a realistic series for me. It is a series that I have promised my granddaughter that I would do for her. So, Kimmy, I know you'll be watching this. Grandpa loves you, loves you, loves you. I'm doing your series for you, and I'm recording it just for you. That is, that's what I promised you, and that's what I'm going to do. So welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I can't do anything for your laptop. I can't do anything to increase the graphics on it. That's something I can't do. But I can teach you how to download. I can teach you how to work the map and do all that stuff. I'm not going to do it on version 5. The Yukon Valley version 5 came out, and I like version 4 better. So that's probably what I'm going to go back to. And the videos you've been watching are on version 4. So I had a single player series on it, which I only made like 2 or 3 episodes. And then I had about 20 episodes with my brother. So I'm going to go back to it. I just don't know when. I've got to get this one done. I don't know what I'm going to do with Iowa Plains yet. But this series is going to take priority for my grandbaby. I'm not quite sure what you're asking me there. I'm not quite sure. The Yukon Valley is only a PC map. It's a horrible mow job, by the way. Look at this. I mowed all day in real life, and now I'm mowing in the game. Mowing in the game. We're going to try to stream long enough to get one in-game day done, because what we have is we have lots and lots of cows planned on this map. Like, I mean, an extreme amount. We own 3 fields to start. I'm not going to do all that. I refuse to do all that. I'm not going to connect to your computer and set you all up. Learning how to play the game and learning how to set your computer up is all you. I'm not going to do that. So what we need to do is put the kibosh on that right now. I'm not going to do that. So I can teach you how to download mods. I can walk you through all that stuff, but I'm not going to go and connect to anybody's computer and stuff like that. So we can put a kibosh on that real quick. And yeah. So I just want to make sure you know right up front that I will not be doing that. I understand that you want me to go to the mining and you want to get the mods and stuff, but we just had an issue with a person named Travis that was coming in here and doing the same stuff. So I'm going to let you know right now that I'll get to the series when I get to the series, but I'm not going to promise anything, and I don't want to go back to a series without trying to sound harsh, just for one person. But I have to put my foot down, because when you're asking something like that for me to connect to your computer and take care of that, you don't understand how the internet works. So I'm going to let you know right now that, it's not going to happen. And yeah, that's okay. You didn't know, and that's okay. But you're not going to find anybody on the planet that's going to connect computers to computers and let you have all their information on their computer. I've got stuff on this computer that I've got mods that I've built. I've got maps that I've built. I've got things on this computer that is never going to see the light of day. It's just for me to work with. So all right, so we own the first field here. As you can see with the 13.2 meter header mower, we can make quick work of this. So we're going to use some mods on this series. We're going to get going. what this is the, well, there's only a couple of you in here now, so let's see, where do we want to put this one? I've got sheds galore. I rebuilt the whole entire farm, Big A, from scratch. Let's put the mowing stuff over here. Yeah, you can, when you get on Stevie's maps, you can sell all the stuff. You can sell all the equipment. You get a lot of money, and which is good because it allowed me to buy the equipment I wanted to. And then I put us down to 10,000 because this series is going to be, and I'm thinking this series might just be for live streams. I don't know. I might stream a whole bunch of different stuff and do all that stuff. But this is the 10 by 10 by 10 challenge, or the 10 cube challenge. We have to have 10,000 cows. We have to play 10 years on the map, and we also have to have $10 billion in the bank, and we have $10,000. So my granddaughter loves tens, as you can tell. We are only allowed to make money from the milk sales. That's it. That's all the money that we can make, because you figure when we started with 200 cows, so it's quite a little chunk that we started with. And we're only going to feed them hay. We cannot feed them total mixed ration. We cannot give them straw. We are only giving them hay, because what we're doing is they're basically going to be, they're 12 months old. They're not 18 months old. So what's going to happen is when they get old enough to start having babies, until we hit 1,000 cows, I'm going to sell them off and buy new ones every time till we hit 1,000. Once we hit 1,000 cows, then they're on their own at that point. When the babies are born, the babies will be sold, and we will buy older ones so that we can get ready to go. So that's what we're planning on doing on this map. Oh, and then we are not going to have any crops whatsoever, only grass. The whole map has to be grass. So what we've got to work with is this whole thing right here, and we're going to make every field, if it's got a crop in it, it's got to be plowed in and make fields, because in order to feed 10,000 cows, you're going to need a lot of grass, and I mean a lot. So I am doing this for her and her alone, and I've already mentioned you, Kimmy, so I'll mention you again. Big A's watching, just so you know. He's over in the he's in the chat. So she's watching, guys, just so you know. She's watching this stream live with us. I probably won't let her comment because I'm using the computer, and she usually uses my name to talk. But she's watching. She's watching, and I wanted to make sure she could see. She's got it up on the big TV right now. So she's watching me live on the 55-inch TV in the living room, which is kind of cool. And she's waving. She's waving to you, Big A. We're also only allowed to use one tractor. We can have factories in the sense of to make hay and stuff like that. But if we have factories to do anything else with, we must sell the stuff and then reduce the money, because we only are allowed to... See that, Kimmy? He sent clapping hands to you. This is also the one tractor challenge. So we have, and we're only using 12-meter equipment. That's it. That's all we're allowed, with the exception of Mark Thor's spreader. So that's 42 meters, because I didn't want to go. I do have a 12-meter, which I may switch to. But yeah, I decided to hold off on a few episodes of Iowa Plains Realistic Series, just to get this going for her. And then we'll judge what we want to do with our series next. Plus, if you think about it, everybody, I've done, 6 episodes myself. I did 7 with my brother, which is 13. And I've streamed it 4 times. So I've actually put out 17 episodes of Iowa Plains. And it's kind of exciting. It's kind of neat. Are you still streaming, Big A? That's kind of neat. I might set her up on Twitch and sign on there. How we doing, Gavin? Welcome in. Welcome to the Realistic-ish series. This series is brought to you by my one and only granddaughter, Kimmy, who is watching this now. She's so excited. She's getting all giddy because she's watching it on the TV, and every time I mention her name, she jumps up and down. She's excited. You're not streaming anymore? Why? That would have been kind of cool if I could have answered you in between. Would have kept you going, but you were at about the 3-hour mark anyways. But yeah, Gavin, we decided to give Iowa Plains a rest because my granddaughter's getting ready to go back to school next week. What's that say? What's that? Big A, can you remove that comment for me, please? Sorry, I was trying to change something. Thank you. When I get off the stream, Big A, I want you to show me how to add you as I want you as a whatever you gave me, the ability to block people and stuff. So, Gavin, anyways, welcome in. We are using bigger equipment. We're still using only one tractor. We're still going to do it realistically in the sense of doing everything on the field that we need to, but it's going to be game speeds, not realistic speeds. This is not a realistic series. She did not want me to do it realistically. She wanted me to make sure that we are doing the challenge. What's up, Kobe? Welcome in. Now the people are starting to come in. I apologize that I'm late. I was over at Big A. He was streaming on Twitch. When you guys get a chance, I will post his schedule under my community page so you guys can see. But I don't want you to take that schedule as rock, because remember, he's got a real life too, and he changes his schedule around. But I'll give a tentative schedule on when he streams on Twitch and when he streams here. But I'm a moderator in both of his streams. Not on Twitch, just on YouTube. But I follow him and I kind of help him out. So I'll post that in my community page, because he's going to be. You see the little blue wrench by his name, which means he's a moderator in my channel, but he's going to be one step up. He's going to have the ability now to remove people, delete people, block people, all that stuff. He's going to have all the same things that I have. He's earned that right. So, but anyways, once I get a couple more people in here, we'll start getting people in, because remember, FS Club is still streaming. Once he goes off, a lot of his people show up, which is pretty cool. We got to give him his respect. FS Club is streaming as well, usually. Anyways, I haven't checked. I don't usually worry about who else is streaming. I usually just go on when I want to go on. That's the biggest thing. Now, this is a tiny little field. Tiny little field. But we started with that field, this field, and that field straight over there. Now, like I stated in the beginning, all fields must be grass. So we put this at grass to begin with, so we had something to do right away. 6x speed. 1 day month, so I'm going to play, when I stream, we'll stream for an entire month, basically one whole in-game day, if not longer, depends on how long we want to go tonight. And then if I put out any recorded videos for it, then we'll do that. But I may just do this live stream, just so you guys can do it. So, and then put out some recorded. I may give Iowa Plains a break, but our next series will also be realistic. You know that. That's my channel, is realistic. But I'm doing this for her, which is great. She's so happy. Big A, you should see her. She's bouncing up and down on the couch, and my wife's trying to go to bed, and she's getting really loud, so I got to stop shouting her name out now. She gets excited, which makes sense. But anyways, Kobe, I'll say it real quick. The other people have already heard it. This is the 10 by 10 by 10, or the 10 cube challenge. My granddaughter made it up from scratch. She did it in school, which she's supposed to be doing schoolwork, but she did it in school. And she decided that she begged me to do one more extreme challenge, because you guys know, anybody who's been following my channel, there was a point in time where all I did was extreme challenges, like the impossible. And she said, Grandpa, can you do one more extreme challenge? And I said, sure. I said, what do you want? So she came up with it. She was at school, which I got a letter from her teacher. She comes over on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays to help me farm. She mucks out the barn. She works with the cows. She bottle feeds the babies. She does all that stuff. So she comes and helps me. And I got a letter from the teacher. Whoops. You know what I did, Big A? I drove right by the Omatana. We got the Omatana mod on this. We're going to turn our grass into hay. And then we got to feed them to the cows, because we got 200 cows. But anyways, Kobe, what this is the 10 by 10 by 10 challenge. We have to have 10,000 cows. We have to play 10 years on the map, and we have to have $10 billion. Now, I have gone, I want to, sorry, I will clear my throat and your ear hole, guys. I have severely edited this pen This is off the in-game mod hub. This is the Italian one. This is one I was trying to show Big A. It's actually a really neat shed, Big A. It really is. Here is where your you can feed them here, or you can come around and feed them here. You can feed them on both sides, which is kind of neat. Here is your manure pickup. It already comes with a manure thing right on it, and it also comes with a slurry. So the nice thing about this mod is being made, it comes with the manure and slurry already attached to it, so you don't have to put anything on it. Now, I have severely edited this. This is absolutely, disclaimer, plug your ears, turn your head, whatever you got to do. It is not realistic. This pen would never, ever hold 10,000 cows, but I did it for her. And realistically, this would hold about 10, 20 maybe tops, this size, because there's no outside for them to go in. But it's for her, and that's all that matters, and we don't care about realism as much on this channel. We're not going to do bales. We're going to do loading wagons. Every field has to be grass, so there will be no harvester we have to buy. There'll be nothing like that. So it's going to be a series where I just may stream it every once in a while, and then put out I don't think I'm going to put out recorded videos, because I'm going to save those. Also, I've got some news as far as my recorded videos go. I am going to... I hope that doesn't hit the pipe. There she is. I've already got that active. We'll double check. But you see that? 150,000 liters. Just off that little baby field right there. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? So now what we'll do, because I painted that on, now let's go through and cultivate it in and do it the right way. So let's make sure this is going. And it is. It's making hay. So as soon as that's done, we will feed it right to the cows. This is just going to be a fun, in the famous words of Big A, this is just going to be a series where we can relax and chill and just play mediocre farming and just have a blast and communicate with each other and have fun. That's what it'll be about. Not so much stress as trying to hold the realism. This will be more of a, I'm kind of taking some homage, shall we say, to Big A streams, where if you guys ever watch his streams, he just comes on and he chills and he just farms and he has a good time and he communicates with his chat, and I become jealous. So I'm kind of use that every once in a while. So we want to give credit to where credit is due. Your boy Fury is learning, because usually I stress about putting out videos and I stress about doing what I need to do. You guys know how it is. You know. Well, some of you know if you're content creators. Otherwise, if you're not a content creator, you don't understand how it works. I also have to move that shed because your boy Fury put it over into the first field, which is crazy. Actually, you know what? You're welcome. And it's the truth. When I talk on here and I talk somebody up, it's the truth. It's just what I need to do more of when I'm live streaming is just to have fun. Come on here and not stress about realism and not stress about that. I'll leave that for my recorded videos. Now, can you roll? Because I usually don't roll my fields. Can you roll for fertilizer grass, painted grass, or do I have to plow it in and make it an actual field? Well, we're going to find out real quick. It ain't hurry. So I think what I've been doing wrong is live streams are supposed to be relaxing and everybody's supposed to be having a good time, and I stress and try to put out realistic videos, which is what I want to do, but I'm going to use those for my recorded videos. Nope. Okay. All right. Plowing it in. Yep. Okay. Will do. I'll just create a new field. Done. So this is also a one tractor challenge. She wanted me to use case and case alone. So we're going to leave this here for right now. Go grab the cultivator. Hey, Bart, what's up? Well, thank you for stopping in. When you get a chance to rewatch this, whether you're at work or get home, it's not a realistic series, Bart, so it is for my granddaughter. And in the beginning, I explained it a couple times. I just don't want the chat to have to hear it a third time. I've already explained it twice. But it's a challenge that she came up specifically for me. and she wanted me to do it. So I took a break from Iowa Plains, but that'll come back. You guys know I don't delete any of my save games. I've got probably 12 of them. If you look through Big A's save games, he's got the same. He's got like 10 or 12 save games. But have a great day at work. Thank you for taking a few seconds and stopping in. I've got a few ideas for some other series. Because I think, but they're going to be realistic. They're going to be realistic, so you guys know. With the exception of maybe not so much realistic time. The one thing I'm finding out very quickly is I have to what's the word I'm looking for? I have to still move the series along, even though it's realistic, because truth be known, me included, I don't want to watch somebody harvest for 9 hours. I mean, some of you do, and I know that sometimes my voice is engaging and sometimes it's not. When I'm on, I'm on, just like anybody else. When I'm off, I'm off, just like anybody else. You guys know how that works. But I think I'm going to speed up the time just a little bit, but still do everything realistic. And that way each series still moves along at a decent pace. I think that's only fair. And we're going to go a little bit wider on here because we can. We're going to make this a nice and square circular field. Rectangular circular. But yeah, I apologize I'm late. I was over in Big A's stream on Twitch. We were having a blast. We were going over exactly. That's the perfect word I was looking for. Even myself, even when I'm watching my favorite streamers and my favorite guys that I love, that I interact with, and even when I'm on Big A's stream, sometimes, if he does something too long, it's like, okay, we all do it. We all do it as content creators. We get caught up in, like, for example, me. This is me. Like, I'll get on there and I'll start buying a tractor, and I go through all the colors and I go through all the stuff, and I mean, it's a obsession. And I start doing stuff, and people are like, I don't want to watch you in the sales window. I just want to watch you farm. But I also am probably going to be throwing some time lapses in between, because we are right now on the real life farm, on Fury's Real Life Farming. We are in the middle of making hay. I just finished up our 80-acre second field. Well, I did about 85 acres today. And so I'm really farming in real life. So I also, a few time lapses will help me out. I'll make sure that they're short. I'll make sure that they're literally like probably 20 minutes tops, maybe 30 minutes tops. But we'll be able to cover some area. Which will work out. I think that way you guys, I'll put some cool looking music on it, and I'll put the writing at the bottom so you guys know what's still going on and all that stuff. But it won't be every time, because I do enjoy recording videos. But it's going to be throwing them in there. I had a long talk with a really close friend of mine, and he said to go for it. So I'm going to take his advice and I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to do them. I used to do time lapses all the time before. That was before I had a really good mic and I had a Sugar Beat PC, and I couldn't really record really well, so time lapses worked well for me. But now that I've got this, which I have to clean my screen, by the way. I'm looking like I'm looking at my screen. That's crazy. If you guys could see me, my face is hilarious. I'm just like looking up. The controller goes where I want to go. The steering wheel goes where I want to go. Oh, don't ever get old, guys. It's great. But thank you guys for coming in on a Friday. I didn't get all set up like I wanted to. I'm one of those guys that says his goodbyes and then says his goodbyes and then says his goodbyes and continues to say his goodbyes. And, and it got to be like 20 minutes to 11, and I kept trying to say my goodbyes and kept going. And I was so interested in what he was doing. What Big A was doing tonight is he's got a survival challenge coming up, which is going to be pretty epic. He's going to be off work for the next week or so. He's on vacation, which is kind of cool. And he's going to be streaming pretty much quite a bit. I don't know every day. I don't know his schedule, but he's going to be streaming a lot more, which is absolutely epic. But it's going to be great. I can't wait to see all the stuff. And he's going to be doing a survival. So what he was doing is he was over on Twitch today, and he was going through maps. And you guys know how I am about maps. I'm just as addicted to maps as I am mods. And not just mods, mods. I'm addicted to them all. So right now I have over 5,000 mods downloaded. I've only got about 450 loaded up for this game. But I've got about 5,000 in my mod wheelhouse, as they call them. Saving for a rainy day, if you know what I mean. And I've cleaned out my mod folder like 25 times. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it's an obsession. As my son would say to me, the obsession is real. The obsession is real, Dad. So, I wanted to let you guys know that, and I'll let more people know about it tomorrow. I know that a lot of people don't like time lapses, but you know what? You know, it's going to be fun. I'll still make it fun. Like I said, I'll put some cool music on. I won't make them an hour long or 2 hours long. That's ridiculous. I'll make them, 20 minutes to 30 minutes long tops, so that you can zip through them and you can watch them at work, you can watch them at home, and do what you need to do. So we're going to play on this map from 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to play 10-hour game days. Well, no, we're going to play 12-hour game days. So we're going to start at 6. For March, April, May, June, July, all the way up until September, we'll play 6 to 6. When we get into wintertime, it gets dark at 6 o'clock, and it's very hard to create content when you're in the dark. As much as I will on my realistic series, I won't do that here. Because it's just too hard to see sometimes to even do anything. Well, Bart, thank you. You have been a champion of comments. You have been a champion member. You have been, I can't say enough. You've been there. You comment every single video. So thank you, Bart. Have a wonderful day at work. Don't work too hard. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And just keep being you. That's all I ask. You have been absolutely an amazing family member, an amazing person, and you've been with me for a long time. So just keep being you, and that's all I ask. You'll be awesome. You will be awesome. So I've been to other people's streams, and I'm telling you, when I talk to my friends and family, my family members that I have on this channel I'll fight people over it because you guys are the best. And I know that many of you are members in other people's channels. I mean, we have to look realistically. But when you come into mine, everybody has been nothing but respectful, nothing but nice. The channel has absolutely cleaned up amazingly. I just can't ask for any more better family members than you guys. I really can't. And Bart, just keep being you. I can't say it enough. That's kind of what happened when I met Big A. I kind of latched on to him because he's so much like myself. And he's funny, and he's caring, and he truly cares about his chat, and he truly cares about it. And I gotta like call his wife and tell her, get out. Because he was laughing. We were talking about it. You're welcome, Bart. Anytime, brother. Anytime. He was talking in his stream. He's like, I just want my wife to get out so I can stream. It was hilarious. So, if she ever watches my stream, get out. No offense. No offense, Mrs. Big A. No offense. But we'll just, my boy's got to stream when he streams. So, I know. Now I won't leave him alone. It's the same as you. Every day I wake up, you're like, morning. It's like we're almost like dating or something. It's scary. All right, so now question. Since I created the field, is it going to reset all of the fertilization on it? That's the key, because I am running precision on this. No data phone. Okay, well, we're going to go auto with everything anyways, so thank you. All right, so that field's done. Now, the next time I'll be able to roll it, because it's an actual field. Okay, where do we want to put the cultivator? Because both fields over there I reset, so we can just kind of fertilize them and plant them. All right, I've got the wagons. Let's put it in this one. Oh, by the way, Big A, to let you know also, if you pick this map, okay, let's go back out here. If you pick this map, this is your main farm. There's only one main farm on the map, okay? All these other ones are factories and things that you can use. It comes with only Field 3 that you own and little baby Field 1 over here. But it comes from the edge of the farm here. You literally can sell every single piece of equipment with the exception of the house. You can't sell the house. For some reason, he didn't put the house to be sold, which is fine because it's a nice looking house. I'll show you guys. And it's not game breaking. You know what I mean? This is version 1.0, 1. Whatever it is, 0.4 is the end. But you know Stevie, he always does really decorative and really nice mods as far as houses. It has a lot of decoration to it. He put flowers in here, all this stuff. It even has a swimming pool with what I would guess needs water that needs shock because it's white. I would say put some shock in that. And there is collectibles on it. Right here's one. And I do believe there's another one around here. Yep, right there. When I was running around the map, I'm like, hey, collectibles. I should have collected it when I had like $5 million. And then it would have been done. Here's your changing station and your sleep trigger, I do believe. Oh, you know what? I thought I changed that. Thought I changed it. That was still from... there we go. And then... no one then. We'll get this off of here so that... there. I forgot. I thought I changed that, but I forgot it. There's your sleep trigger. But that's the only thing that can't be sold is this little plot right here. Now, it comes kitted out. I am absolutely not going to exaggerate. There is enough sheds on this and enough equipment to start a small army. There's supposed to be a scooter there that we can drive. Really? Where? Something I can use? I didn't know that. Look at all the old farm equipment he's got here. That's awesome. That's a rake. Huh. Scooter. Like, I can drive around the scooter? Would it be in here? No. I don't know. I don't think there's a scooter here. There's a generator and an air conditioner. You guys got central air here. And central heat. And... that's kind of neat. I don't think there's a scooter here. Unless it's over here. Where the one... they're both floating. There's one there, and then there's one around the other side. They're both floating. There's supposed to be a scooter here? And maybe he took it out, because from what I heard, I watched his videos on this before I downloaded it, and he said that I got it off his video. He said this was the latest version, but I don't know. I could have an older version. Don't know. I guess it's not that important, really. It's not game breaking. If there's no scooter for Fury to drive around on and look like a fool. You know what I mean? But anyways, it comes with a Mahuvis. What's the word I'm looking for? Massive. You got to say that, whatever. Big A says it better than me. I talk like a 4-year-old. It comes with a massive amount of equipment, massive amounts of sheds. It comes with all of the equipment that you can buy. And here's the cool thing, guys. All of the equipment that you sell away, you can rebuy and put it down, which is what I did with the sheds. Look at, we'll go to sheds here. You come all the way down the end. This is most of my mods is I have sheds. You come all the way down to the ed, and it will say Tranquil Waters. Mahusiv. There we go. But look at it, comes with like a Tranquil Waters by Stevie Mod. It's a vehicle dealer. You can put this right on your farm, and instead of using the store deliveries, Big A, you can put this on your farm. It's only $2,000, and it'll deliver it right here. See? You can also do the vehicle shop, and then you see all these ones down here. Tranquil Waters by Stevie Mod. All the mods that you sell off, you can resell. Also in productions, he's got all his mods in here. It all comes in with the game, so you don't have to re-download any mods. Happy Day Brewery. Look, you can put a brewery down. You can get. It comes with a chopped sugar beet production. Look at that. Small wood chipper. Comes with total mix ration mixer. Manure mixer. Look at that. Slurry and straw, and you get manure. Seed production. There you go, Big A. You could download this map, and then you'd have these for that other And it's really not that bad. You could have that for that map you're doing. And it only takes wheat, oat, or barley. And that's it, and it makes seeds. See that? You could have that on your Piney Acres map. And it's small. So just all you got to do is download this map. And I'll send you a link tomorrow, the one I have. But you probably have a better one than me anyways. It comes with a mineral feed production. Carrots. It also has multi-fruit on the map. It comes with, you can grow pumpkins on this map. Pumpkins and carrots and everything else. Yeah, see, I kind of figured you did. I have a lot of Stevie mods, and you know what? I was wondering at first, because I have a lot of these mods, I was wondering at first if it was just because I had them, but if you look underneath the description, it says Tranquil Waters by Stevie Mod, so it's in the map. So that's kind of cool. Small crusher for lime production. Takes stone to make lime. Fertilizer. But what I did, see, these would be really good for your Piney Acres map, you know, especially if you have animals. Hi, Rank. What's up, brother? What's up? I heard that you had somebody do your mod for you. So awesome. I was going to start working on it sometime this week, but if you got your trailer done, so happy, so awesome, so great, so fantastic. Oh, what I did, Big A, is I put the vehicle workshop inside the shed. So I made this shed a vehicle workshop. So that's kind of cool. And you can do the same thing with the car wash. He gives you a car wash with it, which is kind of cool. And it has floating water on it. Like if you're in game, you can see that floating water. Probably in the recording you can't, but here you can. You can put this inside a building too. So yeah, but I was like excited for you. So I'm gonna continue to be excited for you. I think it's great. That's great. Yeah, and then what I did instead, since this is not a realistic challenge and I don't want to be self-sufficient, I bought this multi-buy station, and it's all digital and stuff. Like, you can buy everything you need right from this station. So it's kind of like a multi-fruit buy station, but it's kind of neat. And then I put in all of his silos. Get this. You ready for this? I'll show you. Let's go here in construction. Check this out, guys. This is awesome. Okay, I have my silos, right? You can buy all these refillable sell points. So if you're producing it, then you can come down here and look at some of these. Ready for this? 50 million, 60 million, 70 million. No, I'm not. You've already obligated that guy, because what will happen, Rank, is if we get caught up in that, then you've got problems that'll happen. If the guy's already set up for you, I want you to just stick with him and you'll be good to go. And that's fine. It's because what we want to do is we want to keep the modders separate from each other as happy. And if he's already obligated to you and he's already set up, because I was going to start on it sometime this week, but, you know, it's okay. That's okay. Your thing. But anyways, this holds 70 million multi-fruit. Holds carrots and pumpkins and everything else that you could have ever imagined. Liquid fertilizer. But when your boy Fury built it, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Don't ever do that, everybody. I put it across the fence by accident, so it's in the field. It's crazy. I understand that you're excited. I get it. I understand it. I get excited about mods too. I really do. And you can tell in my voice that I get excited about mods. I get excited about building it. It's like the kid or gentleman that came in and asked me to go to Yukon Valley and asked me to connect to his computer. I was confused. I was blown away. But, you know, we get excited. We all do. I mean, I got to put my thing away. But anyways, Rank, this is a special challenge. It will be set up, I think I've decided, primarily for live streams and live streams only. And it won't be every live stream, because I do want to live stream on my actual series. Did I put the thing? Ha! I thought that was a collectible, but I put this down, so it wouldn't be a collectible. Yeah, there's my loading wagon. Okay. Yeah, it's a special challenge by my granddaughter that she made. The Cube Challenge. We won't go over too much of the rules, because I already stated them 3 times in the beginning. The poor people that have been here since the beginning. But it looks like, how many people we got watching, Big A? Is there more than just you and Rank in here, or is it just you and Rank right now? So I'll explain it to him a little bit. Very, very non-realistic, if you know what I mean. game speeds. It'll still be realistic what we do on the fields. So. Do. I can't believe you ended your stream, Big A. So we have all the equipment that we needed to start. Okay? But it's only 12 meter with the exception of Mark Thor's fertilizer sprayer. And that guy does amazing work. I want to give a shout out to... Okay, so there's somebody lurking, which is fine. I want to give a shout out to Mark Thor for making these wonderful, amazing mods that he transferred through Big A to me, which was great. Made me a baler. I've got this. I've got his mower. He does awesome work. And if you ever want to get his mods, just make sure you're joining his Discord. I think he does offer them there. I'm not quite sure because I'm not a member of it, but he does. Last I knew, he did offer them there. But a shout out to him. Shout out to Big A for giving it to me through Mark Thor. So thank you. That's great. So let's fertilize. Well, let's lime first and then we'll fertilize because we have precision, so we only have to do it once. Yeah. Let's go here. Now it's just costing me only $42. Oh, why is that? Wait a minute. Why did that only fill? Was I not under it? Can I only buy 6,000 at a time? Oh, I don't have any money. Woo! That took $10,000? Fertilizer's expensive. I might want to start making my own. That stuff's expensive. Woo! All right, well, let's see what we can get for this. I guess I gotta take a loan out. You know what? I guess I could do that real quick, and because there's nothing. She didn't say nothing about not taking a loan out. Let's see how much it costs for this, because that was crazy. 6,000 liters for... Is that about right? I don't usually buy fertilizer. Then again, it is 20,000 liters. And I know he's got the capacity and stuff turned down on this. I know that. Like the spray rate and stuff. This is 42 meters, and we can use our vehicle control add-on because we got modern equipment. One tractor. I've been doing that lately. Like the last couple series that I do, I've been doing like one tractor challenge. I think it's better. I like it. Yeah. See, you buy it all the time. I don't. So we are going to go. Sorry, I hit the wrong button again. Yeah. Well, I have my helmet on, so it's got to be worth it. And we're going to put that in, and I think I'm going to be able to reach this field almost. With one pass of... How did I forgot. Anyways. I forgot what button it was that I have it set up. I haven't used this in so long that I forgot what buttons I had it set up. Look at that overspray wasted. To move it over. I'll have to go into the... Every time I go into the key bindings, I get stuck in there. So, yeah, about that. Yeah, I forgot my helmet at home today. I'm sorry. I know manure's not worth it, but you watch how much I produce. So, we started with 200 cows, and what my goal is, and like I was telling Big A earlier today, he was streaming on Twitch. Make sure you guys check him out on Twitch. He'd love to have a few more people in there to come say hi instead of just entertaining Fury and Cranky for the last 3 hours. There was only 2 or 3 of us in there for tonight. So we'd like to see more people over there, so we'd like to get him going with that. Oh, you have a severely edited cow pen to hold 10,000 cows, which is not realistic. I have to put that disclaimer out there, but that's okay because we are not worried about it. Not on this series. You know, that's just, you know, if it's for a 13-year-old learning disabled girl, so we can do this for her. So, when we're going to. But we can, every field, there will be no harvesting. There will be nothing. Every field must be mowed, must be turned into grass. So I'm just going to go here with this. And we have now streamed for 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. At 2 o'clock, we will have streamed for 1 hour already. And we're going to try to get an entire game day before I shut this down. 1 day months, 6x speed. And on what we're going to do is when I do stream it, we'll stream it for an entire month, which will be kind of cool. So I did tell her, she is very aware that I did tell her that it may not be every single time, because I'm not going to spend my precious recording times to, let's see, okay, 6 out of, why did that, if I put it on auto, right, isn't that on auto? Yeah. I wonder why it only gave it 6 out of 6.5. But anyways, I don't know. We'll do it. We'll take care of it. We're going to spread some lime, which is weird that you would have to spread some lime on grass, because we never put lime on grass. Now I got to unload this. I never tested this before. Big A, does this mod unload? Did Mark set it up to unload the fertilizer? I think he did, right? Do that right here. Yep, he sure did. Whoops. He sure did. He sure did. We're going to have to pick those up because they're right in the way now. All right, so let's grab some lime. I hope I have enough. So, for lime and the coconut. He does amazing mods. I like Mark Thor's stuff. Now, lime is cheap. 20,000 liters for $8.99. That's cheap. But what it cost me, like $31,000 for fertilizer. But I got a lot left. That was a tiny little field. You know. And when we get, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to tell you from experience. I've done this before. Not this extreme, but I have done this level of extremities before. Extremists? Not extremities. That would be your arms and feet and hands. Extreme challenges. Let's just say that. And I think that we got to feed these guys because they're getting hungry. Yeah. Almost done. No, she's made about 30,000. But anyways, I've done this before in Riverview where I've had 1,000 cows before. I've never had 10,000. That's why it's extreme. At 1,000 cows, you make about 100,000 to between $100,000 and $150,000 a day in milk. Literally. And that's just from 1,000. So 10,000 would be about $1 million a day. And we're going to get there because what we're going to do, like I stated earlier, is kind of cheat the system a little bit where when they sell enough milk, if we make enough from them, we're going to then buy 200 cows again. And we're going to get rid of, well, we're going to buy 400. We're going to get rid of them all and start over because what I want is when it says animals, I only want one number up there. I don't want 500 numbers up there. And that's to me, I use that for my realistic series. Like, for example, I let the babies have babies and let them do their thing. But on this series, we're going to cheat the system and buy in new ones. And the key is, guys, that if you want to speed up your herd size, when they have little calves, sell the calves and buy 12-month-old ones. And then they can produce milk right away. Because if you have calves, it takes them 12 months to produce milk. So we want to make sure that we're being maximized on our production. Look at that overspray. But I'm definitely going to stream this tonight and tomorrow. And then I got to get up early because tomorrow... I got to try to catch Big A stream. He usually goes in the morning, but he's going to a farmer's market tomorrow, so he may be streaming later. I'll keep you all posted when he lets me know, and then I'll let you guys know when he's streaming, because I really like to see some more people in there than just the normal 5 or 6. I'd like to see some people come in and show some love to other content creators. I know that we're all loyal to our friends and people that we've watched and cared for and all that stuff, but I'd like to see some support of some of the littler channels, and I don't just mean, like, I'm not just saying that. Anybody who knows me knows I mean that. Because if you ask Big A himself, I am literally in every one of his streams. Every single one. And I'm a big proponent on, pushing that. If you find somebody, there's nothing wrong than watching the guys who has 1 million subs. Nothing wrong with that, because I do it too. But I want to start pushing some of these littler guys and see them get up there, because we're only as good as our weakest link. And I forgot to turn that on. Oh, that's the other thing, Big A. In precision, I do believe, it's been a while since I've used it, I do believe that if you drive, you can leave it on, because if you drive over something that you've already done, it won't use any. I'm just thinking outside the box there for a second. There. I should have just used, which I may switch to, I should have just used the 12 meter. I have a 12 meter one that I have on Iowa Plains that is pretty awesome. There, now she'll be limed, and then we'll come and we'll seed her, and then we'll start on that field over there, and I do believe we have to just spread fertilizer, spread some lime, and then do some seeding. Yeah, because I reset it. I'm not going to worry about those little baby rocks right now because I have them turned off. I do believe. Yes. So they won't come back anyways. All right, let's go. So what did you decide on, Big A? Did you decide on Piney Acres? That'd be kind of cool. You're going to have fun with that one. You're going to... Don't try to cut down as many trees as me. That's just being insane. Leave the insanity to Fury. I already hold the corner market on it anyways. So... And we'll turn that field in the grass, this field in the grass, and then by the time we go to the next day, we can always mow our outsides while we're waiting. So, all right. So I'll leave the lime in here now because I'll fertilize over it. And then we'll come and get the fertilization off the ground. Okay, we'll click this in here. This is not very organized. Please turn your heads at home. Because I still have to buy seeds. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to buy solid fertilizer. This seeder here is the Lemkin 12, and it comes with the map. It comes with... Let's go here. It comes with 2 different kinds of seeders. It comes with one that goes 9 miles an hour and one that goes 16, but they're the exact same thing. See? Solitaire 12 RMF edited by Stevie. This, and the real life one, only holds seeds. This holds seeds and fertilizer. So I didn't need to buy that fertilizer for that. I could just use the spreader for lime. Yeah, it's crazy. What you need to do is just cut down the trees that you do by your farm and then build your farm. And then when you want to make a field, cut down some trees because there is a lot. Your head will hurt. Trust me. He's also edited the Terraform 6 mods here. Prices are the same as what they are in game. But taking seed and fertilizer now instead of just seed is amazing. But this first one is one I bought. This one goes 9 miles an hour, and then you got one unrealistic that goes 16 miles an hour. So same as here, 9 and 16. So if you want to do a little faster farming, you can do it. I didn't need to buy that fertilizer and put it in. So we can just leave lime in that now, and we'll put the fertilizer in here. Yeah. And I knew that was going to happen. Them trees are packed. I mean, I don't know how the heck it plays so smoothly with 80,000. Now, I'm going to have to open this so that I can open the back, I do believe. Yep. And now we'll just use that fertilizer in here. So we will... Stevie's another one that does great mods. Where do you put the fertilizer in at? Oh, there's 2 different things. So I can put the seeds and then go over and grab it, right? Oh, yeah. Might be able to do it from it closed. There's the seeds. Now we should be able to go right up to it and add our fertilizer. Seeds are cheap, But boy, I tell you, fertilizer is expensive. There, I'm gonna pick it up off the ground here. That'd be cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot that this was in here. So now we can just leave lime in that. Just use that for lime. And seed and fertilize as we go. This is cool. Now my question would be, can you do this with the... with this like this? I don't think so. I think it's got to be open. I don't know. First time you, first time me. Nope, you can do it while it's closed. All right, we will eventually use these fertilizer up. Holds 5,800 seeds in fertilizer. That's crazy. That crazy talk right there. I just looked over at Big A and she's passed out. She's passed all sprawled out on the couch. But she was a trooper. She stayed for almost an hour watching it, which is more than I thought she would. Now, what will this plant? Oilseed, grass, corn. You can plant corn with this. Potatoes, sugar beets, cotton, sunflowers, alfalfa, carrots, onions, rye, spelt, triticale, millet, hops, poppy. Holy cow. This thing will plant everything you need. That's awesome. Yeah, I knew she wasn't going to last, but it's also getting late my time, too. It's, like 1:45, so she made it a long ways. She really did. And she's been working hard today. I taught her how to, she was stacking bales with the skid loader. It's pretty amazing, actually. She kept saying crash counter. This is great. There we go. We are planting some grass, everybody. I don't want to do that. There we go. That's what I wanted the first time. That's great. Yep. We'll go till today. Let's see. We'll go to 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go to 6 in game. We might just go to 8. It'll be some dark one. It'll be dark after that, but we'll see how long it lasts to get dark. This is a smaller field than the other fields with only 12-meter equipment. It's going to take some time. These are some decent-sized fields. So that's the cool thing about it. We'll get it done with when we get it done. Because if we're only planting grass, it's not going to hurt it. You know, you can plant it, and if you're through to the next day, you can keep planting it until it's all grass anyways. So that's going to be exciting. Let's get him on an even keel here. Even though we're seeding into the ground and ripping our seeder all apart with all that grass, it's awesome. It's great. It's fantastic. What was that about? Why did I stop there? It must be... Is this seeder one of those ones like in I don't know if you guys remember, we used to have the issues where if the ground wasn't exactly level, sometimes the seeders wouldn't work right. I think that's probably the case. Because I know that Stevie is a lot like Mark Thor with their mods. I know that he does his mods correctly, and they're very safe. And he's another one of those modders that was taken advantage of very hardcore. I'm going to go back over that. I like the Lemkin. I've always liked the Lemkin. Now, in my game in Iowa Plains, I have the Lemkin 8. I'm just a huge fan of it. I think it's a simple planter, simple seeder, and it just works. So let's come off the field here, because I wouldn't imagine him having his own seeders in here and having them not work. Yeah, I knew it. It's because of the ground. There. And then we'll get her set up. We'll go right around the corner and get a second headland on the top. Then this will be planted. So guess what? Once we get to the end of the day and we get into April, this will already start growing and we'll be able to mow it in May. So that's the thing, is you really don't need a lot of fields on this map to continue to go. You only need a couple, which I have to feed these cows before the end of the day, because I don't have the animal extension in. Good. So they won't die. So that's good news. I took that out because what they did when they updated it, it was horrible. They started eating way, way too much food. Why did the workers say that? Oh, because I hit the wrong button again. Because I'm driving this thing. I swear to God, I'm driving it. You guys didn't see the money go down. Except I'll bet you $100 you didn't see that I didn't have the seeder on. There. There's not a lot of people out there that are doing like one tractor challenges and stuff. I went and researched it, and most people have like a fleet, a tractor for like every piece of equipment, every implement. I like to do it old school. You know, on our farm, we only have 3 tractors total. Because technically the Fiat DT is not ours. It's technically my grandfather's. It just kind of got stuck in my barn one day and stayed there. So we only have 3 tractors, which I researched it. We were looking at it one day, and the average small farm has 3 tractors or less. So it's kind of neat. You look like the big commercial farmers are the ones with the fleets, not the little baby small farmers that are really the ones that feed America. Like the commercial ones feed America as well, but they're more designed to feed like animals and stuff. If you look at like Millennial Farmer and stuff like that, he ships his corn and stuff to the co-op. They ship it right to another farmer who feeds him. Where'd everybody go? We were talking so well, and Big A's probably passed out. Everybody's gone, so if it continues to stay slow, we'll just we'll end it up at 6 tonight. We'll wrap it up and be done with it. Because I'm a big proponent on, if there's nobody in here talking, then I'll just end it up, and I can put a recorded stream out. That's not the end of the world. I just won't. Like I was telling Big A earlier, I won't stream to nobody, but I don't mind streaming to 1 or 2, but streaming to nobody where you're talking and nobody's talking, then I might as well just put out a recorded video. I know, you said you were going to play. I'm not worried about you. You're always here. I'm having the same issue that you had earlier today. But unlike you, I will end the stream. So we'll go to our normal. We're at 3 o'clock. I got to feed the cows, make sure they're fed. I know that I would assume he's a kid. The way he was talking got upset with me, but I've never in all of my years ever been asked by somebody to connect with somebody's computer and basically what I still didn't understand what he wanted. Did he want all of my mods? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know what he wanted. And if he's still watching, I'm not angry at you, so please don't take it like you're angry, that I'm angry. I'm just confused on why you wanted me to hook to your computer. That just seemed really out there to me. Unless you truly don't understand, and then that's fine too. That happens. Now, I wonder... Yeah, I'm not sure either. He was commenting on the Yukon Valley ones, and I get it. He's excited. I get it. He's, I get it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with anybody being excited. But there's a time and a place for that stuff. And, well, there's never a place to have me hooked to your computer. I've got all my personal stuff on this computer. I'm not hooking it to anybody's computer. I mean, I understand that the new modern phones and stuff, that's how they're making them, where you can just put them back to back and you can share information, but I'm not hooking my computer to nobody. Ha! You got frustrated with the amount of trees? I get it. Were you trying to use a harvester or the brucks? Because what I would have done if I were you is just use the brucks. Either the brucks or the Trek 6 and just cut a whole bunch down in one shot and then make your farm. That's what I would have done. But if you're trying to be more of a longer-term series, yeah, you got to use a harvester. Been there, done that. That first section in Field 21, there's like 1,500 trees on it. But that's okay. You'll find the right one that hits you. There'll be a map that'll come along and that hits you. And you'll know it. You'll know it as soon as you get it. There's a bunch of maps that... What I'm doing now, though, is there's only a very few maps that I really, really, really enjoy that I felt like I was at home at. And I'm starting to replay those now. This is the first, brand new map I've played in a while. Now what I'm starting to do is, after a year, I'm starting to redo... I'm back on Iowa Plains. Been there, done that. I'm thinking about going back to Yukon Valley. Been there, done that. You know what I mean? Instead of moving forward, we're going backwards because there's... I noticed the other day in the Mod Hub, the maps that are dropping now are absolutely, weird. Using the harvester to save the wood to sell later. Yeah, I mean, listen, that is an extreme version of a forestry map. It really is. So, why am I only getting... Oh, okay, good. There it goes up. I was going to say, why am I only getting 64%? Okay. I didn't even see how many seeds I used out of 5,800. Not bad. Only 400 seeds for this. And how big is it? It's only 4 acres. That's not bad. All right, so now we get to go spread some lime on the underfield. And then we can seed and fertilize, and we're ready to go with that field too. But first, we got to drop this off and then feed our cows so they get some food. In fact, Big A, I got so frustrated. The only reason I've cleared the map twice is because I got frustrated and I ended up using actually the Trex 600. And I was just absolutely... It's crazy. That would be a map for, and like I said, I've done it twice, and it's because I'm insane. That's why. But it's more of a map for the people who want to just kind of play. They're not recording, if you know what I mean. They're not streaming. And that's the biggest frustration level as a streamer and a content creator, is having people say, hey, do this, do that. Hey, do this, do that. And go and jump and do what I need you to do, and they don't realize that's not how life works anyways, without trying to get involved too much with, I don't want to make people upset, but all right, so let's see. How much did we do so far? This thing makes hay super slow. Is there one that... Can I upgrade it? Oh, I can. Okay. I'm going to have to spend the money upgrading that later because I've only made 50,000 hay. And I need it to happen now because I don't think that 50,000 will feed 200 cows for the night. And the only reason I chose the hay is because I realized that even at 80% yield from the cows, with 10,000 cows, you're still going to make a lot of money. I think that Omatana's map was nice, but I just think, to me, it resembled too much of Hinterland. It looked like she took Hinterland and made it something else, if you know what I mean. I don't think this is going to tip. We may have to use a different trailer in here. It's going to clip right through the ground. Yep. Down you go. There we go. Just got to play the game. Now let's see what that did to our cows. 53,000 liters. And now we need... We're making manure already? Slurry, not yet. Oh, because they just got their food. Because I kind of want to have the, you know what? We'll go ahead and mow. Leave this here. I'm going to pull a big A. I'm going to leave this trailer right here. All right. Here we go. So, let's see what we need on this field. Is any... Oh, because I cleared it all. So, we're going to spread lime first on it and get that done, and then we'll start seeding it. But the problem with that is I kind of want to alternate and have this field be in stage 1, which will be in stage 2 tomorrow, and then have this one get seeded so that when it comes up, everybody's being alternated. You know what I mean? But we can spread the lime while we're waiting. I'm going to go about half an hour more in game, and if we don't get any more interaction, I'm just going to end the stream and we'll be wrapping up for the day. And I may go back to putting out recorded videos. I'm not sure. It's frustrating when you don't get a lot of interaction, and it's great. It's okay. I understand people are busy. I get it. I'm going to go fill up again on this because lime is cheap. In fact, I may not even save this. I might just kind of move on. Because Big A's a better man than me. Because I'll tell you, that's one thing I don't put up with very good. Because to me, I'd rather just have the recorded videos. My channel, as far as live streams, has hit the proverbial wall. And that's okay. It happens. Oh, you know what? I gotta change that. Whew, 42 meters is huge. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think it's because I'm I don't know. I'm tongue-tied. But I don't know. Last week we had 22 at one point on Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, that's true. To take that into consideration. I think also it didn't help that a few of them I made upset, so I get it. I get it. There's Bastion. There you go. There's at least another person you can talk to. It's just I talked to Big A for 3 hours already in his stream, and him and I talk all the time, and I'd like to interact with a few new people, that's all. But welcome in, Bastion. Welcome. We're on a granddaughter challenge, shall we say. That's kind of neat. We're on, what map is this now? I have Hinterland stuck in my brain. This is Tranquil Waters by Stevie. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, this is a nice map. See the boats moving? Nice. Stevie does good work, but he likes to use big equipment, likes to have big equipment on the map, so. But I'm going to finish liming this field, and then I'm probably going to wrap it up. I've hit my proverbial wall, shall we say, as far as things. Yeah, it's a neat little challenge, and I didn't want to stream Iowa Plains again because I have not put out a video from them since I think it was Tuesday, and I didn't want to stream again because we've streamed it 2 weekends in a row, and people get frustrated when you start streaming the same thing 2 or 3 times in a row. So I think what I'm going to do going forward is I'm not sure right now if Fridays work, because last Friday was slow as well. We were very slow on Friday, and Saturday was my day that everybody seems to come and join me and talk. So I think I'm going to go back to that, and I think I'm just going to drop recorded videos sprinkled in with a few time lapses here and there just to keep myself sane. And it may work. I don't know. It may work out better that way. We're still trying to figure it out. Well, this lime is actually, I'm really going right along with this lime. I'm almost done with the field. That's crazy. But TGIF, everybody, it's Friday. I stole that from Big A. Yes, I did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I've had a couple of them, and like the last couple of Fridays, and I know why. I know why, because the big guys are streaming. You know, when you look at their streams and there's 500, 600, 700,000 people watching them, they're not watching me. I'm just a little baby streamer. I get it. I'm not upset about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Last pass of the lime, and then I think we'll wrap it up and call it a night. And we'll be done streaming on Kimmy's challenge. We got one field seeded and this one going. And that's it. So, I don't know. I wanted to make sure she got at least one video so she could see that I was recording for her, and whether we stay on this series any length of time, she knows. She'll be the first one to know. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. It means the world to me to have people tell you that, especially when you're having a rough night streaming and there's not many people here. It means a lot. There we go. I'll take this back to the farm and we will wrap it up. And she was so excited. She was jumping up and down that I put this out. And she was really, like, she got so excited she passed out. So that's exciting. So I got what I needed to do, basically, was show her that I can, mention her name. When you first hear your name and you're on the internet and you think, oh my gosh. But when your grandpa's doing it, it means the world to you that you're hearing somebody else say your name on the TV. Because she had it hooked up on the TV. She was watching it. But whether or not we keep going or not, I don't know. We'll see on this series. I may go back to Iowa Plains for some recorded. I may put up a new series. I'm not quite sure. I'm still kind of in limbo. I'm doing that. The only reason I went back to Iowa Plains was because there's not too many new maps dropping. There's not too much new stuff coming out. And We waited forever and a day for the mods to drop the other day, and they weren't anything that I liked. It's a cool challenge, though, and she's excited. She did it at school, and I did the video for her, and then she'll be happy when she sees it. She'll be happy. She was, like I said, she was so excited that she was jumping up and down, and she had to run to the bathroom because she had to go to the bathroom because, you know, she's 12, she's 13 now, but she's a severely learning disabled woman, girl, going to be a woman soon. You're not late. Nobody's late. People get here when they get here. It's been a slow night, and it's been great. I mean, I've still had a blast doing it. We came on here and we did a live stream on my granddaughter personal challenge. And it was something that she made up. We may or may not continue on the series. I'm not quite sure, but I wanted to give her a video, if you know what I mean, for the three of us or whatever they're watching it. I wanted to make sure that she got to hear her name as many times as I could say it. But I ran around like a madman. I am not going to lie. I went off of Big A's stream. He was streaming on Twitch, and it was about 11:45 when I finally got off his channel. And then I came on here, and in less than 40 minutes, I sold everything, bought the farm, bought my equipment, got my field set up. I was running around like a madman and getting everything set up, and it was pretty good. It turned out pretty good for what I just did, what I did quickly. But I think at this point in time, I think it's a good spot to wrap it up. I think that I think it's been a slow night. I think it's a holiday weekend. I think a lot of things have happened. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. I think everybody that came in is going to come in, and everybody that was here is going to be here, and that's it. I'm sorry, Farmer ×2, that I got to go when you finally got here. It is what it is. Make sure that you guys are hitting the little notification ding ding bell so you get notified. I'm not even going to say my outro. I'm just going to kind of wrap it up here and finish it up. Been a long day, been a long stream, had fun. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will let you guys know if I'm going to be doing it tomorrow or not. I may or may not. I don't know. Let's do some fertilized jumping. And yeah, we'll keep you guys posted, because I may be going back to recorded videos or time lapses. I'm not sure. My channel's been going a little wacky lately, and for somebody who's been doing it 4 years, it's kind of it's something I got to think about what I want to do. But I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, and you're welcome, Big A. But I had fun, and I had a blast, and we got a little girl that was very happy that she got to hear her name several times. She got to wave to Big A. She did it. But I'll let you guys know what I decide. I'm going to talk to the wife. I'm going to talk to a couple of people that are really close to the channel, and maybe just recordings are just for me. Maybe it is what it is. But I'm not upset about it, so don't worry. We did a great time. We had a great time. All right, guys, and on that note, I will catch you all on the flip side. Have a great one.